Hey everyone, welcome to the show. I wanted to share a story with you, even though this came up at about 2 weeks ago, I want to say, because once again, it just highlights MAGA hypocrisy and how they sometimes use their bigotry to mask their own depraved behavior. So here's the deal. We have another case, yet another case, of a Republican lawmaker who has been arrested for allegedly possessing and distributing very disturbing images of children. Oh, and this lawmaker, I should mention, he was honored by no other than the group of bigots at Moms for Liberty. You seriously can't make this shit up. Before I dive in, though, do me a huge favor. As always, please hit the subscribe button if you have not subscribed already. It really, really helps the show. I greatly appreciate it. And a big shout out to everyone on Patreon and Coffee, all the different platforms who help with monthly donations. You really help to keep the show going. So also hugely, hugely appreciate it. So South Carolina state lawmaker RJ May, he has been arrested for the possession of images that were apparently so disturbing, the judge is refusing to release him on bail. He's going to be held until trial. So May was arrested on June 11th. He has been charged with 10 counts of distributing sexual abuse material involving children. And the prosecutor alleges that May exchanged 220 files of toddlers and young children over a 5-day period. This apparently happened or allegedly happened in the spring of 2024. And they said he exchanged over 1,100 messages, 1,100 messages with other users on social media. This was on a specific platform. This wasn't like one of the typical ones. This wasn't like Facebook or something like that. This was like a weird one. And then he was also discussing in these messages trading these sick images. And May allegedly used his home Wi-Fi to upload and download these images. And some of the messages or some of the uploads, I guess, were obscured because he used a private network. But the prosecutor said that some of the other ones were directly tied to his internet address. And they say that he used the screen name, get this, Joe Biden 69, and it was spelled with 4 N's. He is also suspected of using a fake name to travel to Colombia 3 times to allegedly have sex with 3 females. This is a married man with a child. Evidently, during their investigation, of course, they gather all of their devices. So they searched and they found videos on May's laptop showing him with these 3 females. And a Department of Homeland Security agent testified that they appeared to be underage. Then the agent also said that they were paid, although they haven't been able to locate these 3 females, but investigators found an account that May had allegedly set up. He set this up under an alias with the name of Eric Rentling, and he used this to communicate with women from Colombia. And the DHS says these conversations, quote, consisted largely of arranging meetup dates, times, price negotiations, and rules regarding the videoing of sexual encounters, all of which are indicative of sex work. And they've tied that Eric Rentling alias to May because he supposedly set up a Facebook account under that same name. And then he was using that Facebook account to conduct searches of his political opponents. So the judge said May isn't eligible for pretrial release. And there's several reasons because number one, he's concerned about May fleeing the country. Also, the judge said that he's concerned for May's child because his child is the same age or around the same age as some of the kids in these videos. And this part is the most concerning detail. I mean, this definitely would have played a part in the judge's calculus. According to the prosecutor, May has a quote, sexual interest in incest between young children and their parents. So, not a drag queen, not a transgender person, not even a member of the LGBTQ community, not even a Democrat. Can you believe it? I mean, how many times is this? And as I mentioned before, back in 2022, May spoke at a Moms for Liberty event called Reclaiming Education in America. And for anybody who doesn't know, I mean, most people in America, I think, know who Moms for Liberty are, which is just the most ironic name that they use liberty in their name while simultaneously trying to tell other parents what they can and can't do with their children or what their children can and can't be exposed to. I mean, this is the group who led the charge on the removal of books, of the banning of books from libraries, because they didn't want their children reading these specific books. So they're telling you what you can have your children read. I mean, they're the biggest hypocrites. I mean, I say that all the time, but yeah, they are some of the biggest hypocrites in America. They want to tell other parents what they can and can't do with their children, what other parents' children can and can't read. But oh, we're for liberty. We're all about parental rights. That's who this group is. They're wildly bigoted. I mean, just so anti-LGBTQ. It's just blatantly obvious. And then after they had him speak at this event the following year, this hate group, Moms for Liberty, they honored May as Legislator of the Year simply because he's an outspoken critic against transgender people and the transgender community. I mean, how many times is this? Moms for Liberty really knows how to pick them, don't they? This is not the first time that someone that they've championed and gotten behind has been arrested or, gotten in trouble for, let's say, less than palatable behavior. And The Guardian reported that in January of 2024, during a House debate about transgender care for minors, again, because he's a House member, but he's a state House member. So he is not a U.S. congressman. He is a state congressman, so to speak. May actually said, quote, "We as legislators have an obligation to ensure that our children have no harm done to them." 50 shades of hypocrisy and duplicity is an understatement. It's so obvious. All of these people, just they're so trying to hide their own proclivities, their own vile behavior. And check this out. May is also a closet socialist, apparently. It was just reported yesterday that a public defender is going to be handling his case. May claims he has no savings. He says he has no equity in his home. So South Carolina taxpayers are now going to foot the bill for his legal fees for this alleged monster. South Carolina residents will now be paying for the defense for this alleged disgusting person. As I always say, these devout MAGA capitalists, they all become socialists as soon as they get in trouble. We saw that with January 6th. Anyway, he is facing decades in federal prison if he's found guilty. So there you go. I mean, party of family values, guys. Yes, this is what they're doing. This is what they're allegedly doing behind closed doors. How many times have we seen this? I have shared countless stories just like this. Anyway, I will let you know when or if I hear more. I mean, more like when, when he is sentenced. So I'll keep you posted on this. So thank you all so much for watching and listening. Please like, please share, and subscribe. Please donate if you can. Love you all. Take care. Talk with you soon.